You're such an asshole.
Good evening, children. It's the old Cappy here. Got a request at SO Consulting. And if you got questions, do you think I'm almost old enough to be wise? Imagine I've been faking it the past 11 years. I had no knowledge or wisdom before. It was just all off the cuff. Now I'm wise. Now it's sincere. This time I'll give you the real advice. You can go to assholeconsulting.com. Hey, Cap, military veteran here. Please keep me anonymous. I'd like a video. I'll get right to the point. I'm fed up with living in Denver, and I have been here since 2016. I recently had my vehicle stolen. Before that, my daily driver was destroyed by a girl texting and driving. Crime is skyrocketing, and the people who keep moving here are making Colorado worse with leftist pro-criminal policies. You know how hard it is to find a good picture of a dopey pothead? You think there'd be plenty? No, not at all. Not at all. You can't find them. They legalized it before then, didn't they? It's been a while. The only thing keeping me here is the condo I purchased at a low price with a 15-year 2.125% interest rate. I took your advice and finished up my 20 years to lock in my pension with the government job. And nothing's keeping me here because I have no kids, wife, or family. I have no debt or other stupid financial chains holding me back from leaving. I've already decided that I'm leaving Denver in the not-so-distant future and will be conducting reconnaissance in red states because my new job is fully remote and at a much higher salary. God, all that's, what do they call that when all your talented people leave because your government and state or city or country is absolute shit? Oh, that's right. It's called brain drain. I wonder if you Democrats, which you won't, at the Denver City Council, which you all look like a bunch of putzes. I looked them up. I'm like, yep. I wonder how good your city is going to do when the smart, intelligent people leave. The only dilemma is whether I will sell my condo once I find a new house that I will pay cash for outright or hire a property management company to oversee the property while I'm gone to collect rent from a tenant. Denver keeps implementing stupid policies that are making it harder for landlords, such as licensings and inspections. I don't know what I should do, and I don't know if it's worth the headache to become a landlord here. Do you think it's worth trying out being a landlord for a year and seeing how I like it, or should I just sell? Please let me know how much for the video. Okay, dude, sell your fucking house or condo. I mean, when the time is right, when you got a new place and da-da-da. There are so many reasons, but I'm going to give you the main ones. All right, first, you're going through the exact same thing I did when I was in the Twin Cities, all right? I think I was there the last year it made any sense to become a landlord in the Twin Cities. I bought my house, renovated the basement so I could live in it, rented out the upstairs, and I was making $200-$300 a month extra, which in, $1,999 was something, especially, young 24-year-old Cappy. Well, God, less than half the age I am now. And then what was it? 7 years, my property taxes went up 400%, and it went up so much that God almighty, I think I was paying, I think my property taxes were like 70% my mortgage payment. Like not the whole payment, but like it was equivalent to 70% of the mortgage payment. And then it was no longer financially cash flowing for me because the parasites at the Minneapolis City Council and the parasitic Minneapolitans decided to vote in for parasites. I had caught the beginning where they started to do like the rules and the regulations that you're mentioning. I had long left Minneapolis before they started mandating that you have to take all, you couldn't discriminate against Section 8. You couldn't, everyone had to get a background check. You all had to do background checks. And the problem with background checks, as I remember being young and poor, is like, well, they were costly. You would have to pay for your background check. And what you would do out of kindness for people is like, look, if you got bad credit, don't waste your $35, save your money. And so now I think, and Lord knows the rules could even, maybe the landlord's got to pay for it now. And I had already known, still in my 20s. No, I was in my younger 30s by then. You don't own your property in Democrat towns. You're merely the property manager for what really owns it, and that is the city. The city owns it. If you don't believe, go look at New York, St. Paul, especially, and Minneapolis. They have rent controls now. You are just their agent managing the property for their degenerates. That's it. You're also the non-voting but largest, and you're the sole investor of the property. You're the maintainer of the property, but you don't get to say in how you manage your property. Now, it sounds like Denver is, God, that's shocking. Either Denver's way behind the curve or Minneapolis is so far ahead. I'm surprised you have kind of the rights you listed there. But I can guarantee you one thing. It's only going to go one way, right? There's a bunch of criminals are moving into the city, right? And it's going bad one way. And what, you think there isn't a lawsuit in your future? You think that city is pro-landlord? Never mind, hey, well, if you don't respect landlords' rights and investors' rights and real estate developers' rights, then you're going to really cut off the supply of housing. And then rents are really going to go up. You think the people of Denver are that smart to understand that second consequence, that second action of economics? You, dude, you don't own your property in Denver. It might take another couple of years of rules and regulations for you to realize that, but you don't own your property in Denver. You lease it from the state, and you get to pay HOA fees called property taxes, and you don't get to control who's in it or not. Sell, when the time is. And by the way, you know what? Your house could go up 10 times as fold. The value. I'm not talking about that I'm talking about from a headache, a legal risk. And that, forget it. Fucking forget it. You don't invest in communist cities. You don't invest in communist economies. That's what Denver is. So that's one reason. The other one is you're going to be moving around. You know what a pain in the ass it is? You have a property management firm. Oh, really? Where will the property management firm get its employees? Oh, I bet you Denver, where all the criminals and the potheads are and the Democrats. Yeah. What's their work ethic like? Oh, dude. No way, man. Look. You got your pension, right? You did your 20. You got remote work, right? You ain't got no wife or kids. Why would you unnecessarily invite trouble into your life? Someone going to mess that fucking condo up. Now you got to go into court. They're going to find out where you live in your new place. Fuck that. Fuck that. You got to drive there because whatever. They pissed on the walls. They shit in the bed. Whatever Democrats do, I don't know. It reeks of pot. It's got cat piss. No. No. Your job isn't to house the adult children called the Democrats of Denver. It's not your job. You're not their parent. I'm sure you got yourself a nice little bump in, depending on when you bought it. I'm sure you get yourself a nice little capital gain. I go conduct your reconnaissance, right? And if you haven't read the book, I'm imagining you have. I have a book out there called Reconnaissance Man. It does exactly that. Like, where are the best places to live in the United States that aren't Marxist leftist shitholes? And it goes beyond that. But once you find your place, like, this is your forever. Oh my God, I don't know. Tuba City, Arizona. I think that's the name of it. I wouldn't recommend you move to Tuba City. But let's just say you found it. You fell in love with Tuba City, Arizona. I don't think they make tubas there. And you sell your place, build your house, have a low mortgage or maybe no mortgage at all. You don't need the rental income, man. You don't need the money. You don't have that much in expenses. You have no kids, wife, or family. I have no other debt or other stupid financial chains holding me back from leaving. Dude, I would get the fuck out of there. Because here's another one. Let's talk about political risk, right? You, whatever. Let's say you have a Daniel Penny incident, right? You're waiting at the bus and somebody is about to assault you and you beat the crap out of them because you're stronger than him or whatever. It's completely self-defense. Is a jury of your peers coming from the street shitters brigade of Denver and the pot smokers of Denver, you think they're going, heaven help you if the person that you were to like accidentally beat, not accidentally beat up, accidentally, well, then it would be manslaughter. Let's just say you defend yourself and it'd be assault charges, right? Who do you think they're going to go after? Heaven help you, there's like a poor guy or something like, and you own property. Oh my God. You live in a town of adult children. They hate people like you. They hate wealthy, successful people like you. I don't believe you would get a fair trial in Denver. Absolutely not. And so now you got to work. You can't defend yourself. What are the gun rights like over in Denver? I'm sure not good. I mean, no. You served your country, you put in your 20, you got your pension, you get to work remote, that's another one. Legal risk. You leave it there. What are you going to do with the property taxes? Would you invest in North Korea? I wouldn't. This is a no-brainer for me. I would get the fuck out and sell your property. Take your money out of a Marxist leftist HOA organization and invest it, I don't know, a place where you might actually own your fucking property. Not even close. Yeah, and I asked, do you live in Denver proper? Is it, like Aurora or whatever? Like, nope, Denver proper. No. No. Bye. Bye-bye. Hey, I'm just removing my conservative, libertarian, not Democrat ass from your community because you don't want us type here. I remember that people would say, good, we don't like your type here. I'm like, what? The law-abiding, tax-paying type? The employee type? You want the homeless street sitting, shitting tent people type? What do you want? The Minneapolis women just love them tent people. Oh, they loves them so much. Yeah. So link below. I presume you read the book Reconnaissance Man. For every younger person out there, please avoid the mistake I did. Avoid the mistake this guy did. Don't live, let alone buy property in Marxist leftist shitholes. Don't. You do not buy property in Democrat-controlled towns. You just don't do it. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. And rental property, oh my God, tenants' rights. I can't look. I'm all for tenants having rights, sure, but the landlord's got none. No, get the fuck out of there. Fuck out of there. Anyway, so Reconnaissance Man, that's a book you could buy to expedite your analysis and traveling of the United. It's a big country. I narrowed it down some key spots you might want to check out so you're not driving through Nebraska. Cappy, what do you hate Nebraska? I don't hate Nebraska. It's just nothing. That's because there's nothing to hate there, and therefore there's nothing to like there either. Oh, come on, Cappy. There's Scottsbluff. Yes, there is Scottsbluff. That is a town there. You are correct. There's like 3 whole gas stations in that town. Oh, and then what else I got? Bachelor Pad Economics. For all you young people out there, I go through in detail investing in property, real estate, things like that, among many, many other chapters and topics. Adam, hey, everyone subscribe to Adam's channel. It's just on his show last week, 10 Australian. Good day, Cappy. Thanks again for the interview. Your asteroid rocks have landed in America. Expect to see them soon. Go Trump Sandy 2025. Man, he has been in office a hot 10 minutes, and he's already signed a bunch of executive orders. It's so interesting. I might even start watching politics again. I won't. We'll see. And Brian Robeson, $5, just moved from Reno to Colorado Springs. Oh, why would you do that? For a year contract. Oh, okay. You were paid to. Denver is a total shithole. Don't move here. I can't wait to move out of Colorado ASAP. I remember when Denver was great, man. I remember Colorado was awesome. Of course, this is over 15 years ago. And now, yeah, I haven't been to Denver proper in a long time, a real long time. There's a cigar lounge. I hope it's still there. Cigars on 6th. I'd recommend going there and getting yourself a cigar. Yeah, you're down in Colorado Springs. I guess that's even turning into crap too. Yeah, no, I'd go back to Reno. I'll take Reno over Denver anytime. Colorado Springs. I don't mind Colorado Springs. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.